Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I share my healing journey, my spiritual journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between, and nothing but authenticity. In this video, I want to talk about the rapture. So I was watching these videos and stuff like that, and it's just hilarious, and I really, really want to share, as a believer, as a vessel of God's, as an anointed one, that's very called, more than I would like. And so I just want to talk about this for a minute. And this is where we talk about, God calling those that believe and that have a relationship with him and accept him in his heart as their Lord and Savior, and his people. Okay. And, and they're not going to have to deal with all the torment, all that stuff like that, whenever that time is. Okay. When it gets bad. So, but he is, God is amazing. He is the almighty, everything, the last, the first, the beginning, everything. He knows everything, okay? And he is not going to give us nor the day or the time that he comes. You know what I mean? It's like, being prepared, walking in your work, walking in who you are, getting set free, having a relationship, you know what I mean? And in that walk, and not, he's not going to just sit there and go, oh, by the way, 5 more days, I'm going to be here, you guys. So be prepared, okay? Start getting ready. No, it doesn't work like that, and we have to accept in his heart and be prepared, you know what I mean? Like, because we don't know the day or time, you know what I mean? Like I said, he's going to snatch up, you know what I mean? And if you're not prepared or you have not received him or you're not walking with him and, and God sees that, you know what I mean? Like, you can't fool God in this world, it's like, but anyways, but yeah, and it's funny because I see these videos and they announcing the day or time. No, that would never happen. These people are not God. You know what I mean? And those that are announcing this, these raptures. And there's one, and I remember the lights went out. I think it was 2000. Yeah, 1999, and then it went to 2000. That was another one that time, and I'm like, I remember that clearly, and all the lights out went out in the world, or like I forgot shut down, and everybody's oh my God, and like no. Anyway, so I just wanted to share, is so important, and on this page, I'm getting more and more deeper in this and what God has called me to do now. And, but it is, so important right now to, accept God and, in your walk and start walking with him. It is so important. There's events happening. And if you're not, like I said, I'm so thankful, that I am on that man's side and I'm very loved and covered by his, my angels and everything like that in this world, but, you want to be on that man's side, you know what I mean? Like, and you really want, his protection in life. This world, man can't save you. Nothing could save you. You know what I mean? God's protection though is like no other, you know what I mean? It's a spiritual realm, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm very spiritual and you guys will see my channel again, very anointing. I'm just really getting into my gifts and, sharing more on here and sharing my story and my healing journey and what God is transforming into, and, becoming nothing, poverty, and to becoming something mighty for the kingdom of heaven in the spiritual realm in this world, and what he could do and what he could do with your life, if you choose to allow him and to fully surrender in your life and seek him, and again, I just wanted to talk about this rapture thing and, we don't know the day or night, we have to prepare our hearts, you know what I mean? We have to, really, get serious, and it's not a joke, and I see people gone left and right, and, so anyways, I just want to share this, and say, just prepare, start seeking him out, you know what I mean? Like, and in your own life and however that looks, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a big, huge seed planter, and that's what we're called here to do is plant seeds, I know where I'm going. I know my relationship. I know everything. At the end of the day, everybody has free will, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I love, share my story and share my light, and what he's done in my life, and, anyways. And so, but at the end of the day, the real ones are not forcing, just like God gives us free will to choose him and have a relationship and walk with him. his vessels do the same thing. You know what I mean? We don't force ourselves on it. We don't force our beliefs. You just see the light in us. You see our transformation. You see our testimony. You see the power of God inside us. You know what I mean? And that's what, testimony is powerful. You know what I mean? And, anyways, but, yes, like I am just, again, very thankful for God and what he's done in my life. And I have just only seen the iceberg, 717, one of my spiritual numbers. Anyways, and so, and I just nipped, how can you say it? I've just barely broken out of the shell. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just barely, how do you say that word? When a chick cracks his shell, like, and you haven't even like spread your wings, like, my thing is actually about the metamorphosis, about the butterfly. That was me, the cocoon, when I first came to the cross, broken. I was dark. I was in this like thing, and I had to, go through a metamorphosis and transformation and healing and all this work before I could crack out and become that beautiful butterfly, and spread my wings. So now I've come out of the shell with my wings, but have not spread them. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, I just barely started the tip of, who I am, you know what I mean? And the power I hold. And I'm excited for that. And, I'm thankful. But yeah, I just want to talk about the rapture, you guys. This is a great, great page, you guys. I'm telling you, me and God are like this. I have a deep relationship, you guys. And, he's going to share a lot with his anointed ones, before, a lot of information, stuff like that. I'm really good, when the Lord tells me, hey, I want you to go on here and I want you to tell this or say this or speak this, I'm very good at it, you know what I mean? Because there's a reason and purpose, and, again, yeah, and just sharing truth and light and, in this world of darkness and, yeah, but God is amazing, you guys. And if you guys have a flashback of my book of everything he's done in my walk, you guys will be like, whoa, and everything that you're going to see here soon. But yeah, we don't know the day nor the night that he will show up. Okay. God's not going to sit there and tell anybody, not even his own vessels, not even his strongest, powerful beings, hey, sweetie, I'm coming this day. You know what I mean? And, but that's the whole point. We got to be prepared. We got to be ready. You don't know, again, of course, because you don't know the day or time, and you could be left, and it's not going to be what you think. You know what I mean? Like, I discussed this with really close people to me, and it's not going to be like what we think. You know what I mean? And like I said, you can expect the unexpected from God, and, I have some ideas, because in my spiritual body, what's happening and all this elevation I've been going through and stuff like that, he is prepping, and I have a certain idea of what he's talking about, and yeah, so God bless you guys. Love you. And I just wanted to share that. Just, prepare your hearts. If you don't know him, ask him in your heart. Ask him to seek him. Say, hey, if you're curious and you don't have a relationship, or you're someone, like I said, a broken generational curse from narcissism. And if you're someone that has a pure evil heart, or, or still out there in the world, you need to ask God. You really do, and I'm someone that's telling you it's not a joke right now in this world, and things are happening, and a lot of supernatural things are happening, and it is not a joke to take God as a joke right now in this world, okay? And, but anyways, God bless you, and I'll see you on my next one, and yeah, and just be careful, like, another thing is you can watch this page and you see me gone, then okay? Me and God is like, but I think there's like a lot of stuff happening, and there's events and stuff like that. And I just wanted to share that, that don't listen to any words that says, oh, this is the day and this is the night. No one's going to know. No one. Okay. And I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.